Welcome or welcome back. We're doing a tarot and oracle reading for Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your other placements, Gemini, and only take what resonates. These readings are timeless. So Gemini, we're going to dive into general and love energies for you. Of course, these readings are timeless. Personal readings can be found at the description box or the pinned comment down below. I also have a free mini ebook down there called a tarot history lesson if you're interested in the history of tarot, written by yours truly, and I put a lot of hard work into that, so feel free to check that out at the link. We're just going to go ahead and start with some astro oracle, diving right into it for you, Gemini. So let's see here. Gemini. So we have the North Node Future, card number 34 from the Astro Oracle. Some of you guys could be 34 years old. I'm also getting Life Path 3 here. My finger split the deck at Jupiter, so that's beautiful energy. That is, it's the great benefic energy in astrology. Of course, I am an astrologer, so I always incorporate astrology into my tarot readings as well. And then we also have retrograde review, card number 15, and then the second house resources, card number 40. So it's interesting because Jupiter did just station direct in the sign of Gemini. So of course, if you're watching this reading, I'm going to assume that you either have Gemini placements or you're connected to a Gemini. But that Jupiter retrograde in the sign of Gemini is definitely highlighted for you Gemini placements in general. And it's a lot of good luck and benefic energy to the area of Gemini in your chart. We're going to start with some Kipper here to get more general themes for you, but I feel like something about your destiny or future, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable, is being highlighted for you right now. I think good luck and good fortune and also learning and wisdom and education are going to be highlighted for you right now. But with the North Node, the North Node isn't necessarily a place that we're comfortable with. It may represent an area of life that we're a little bit obsessed with in a lot of ways. A lot of people get interpretations of the North and the South Node kind of intertwined with one another. They're misconstrued, especially in the pop astrology community. But the North Node is, it is where we're headed, but it's not like we're completely leaving behind our South Node. So definitely look to see where your North Node is at in your chart. For some reason, it's coming through as the house position. That could be highlighted for you right now as well. So we have bad health, card number 31, coming out from the Kipper. And if you guys haven't noticed, I am starting to do the tarot readings, all sign tarot readings in zodiacal order from here on out, at least until further notice. I've had a couple recommendations on that just to keep it more, straight and to the point and simple for you guys to find or anticipate when your reading is going to be coming. So at least for now, we're going to start trying to do zodiacal order, and we'll see how it goes. Before I was just doing readings when I felt called to do them. I would keep track of each sign so that I wouldn't do another sign without doing all 12 signs. But for now, we're going to try zodiacal order. So something about your health could be highlighted right now. Some of you guys could be experiencing some health problems. It doesn't necessarily have to be your physical body. It could also be, mental or spiritual health as well, emotional health, things of that nature. We'll clarify with tarot to get some more context. We have community, card number 39 coming out. This reminds me of Aquarian energy. Some of you guys could be connected to an Aquarius. And then we have main female, and it fell out in the reverse. So that's interesting. So there could be troubles with a feminine energy in your life right now, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, we do have pathway, we have privileged lady, and then we have journey. Some of you guys are thinking of travel or relocation. Some of you guys were recently involved in some sort of romantic partnership that ended up not working out because we had false person here at the bottom of the deck. So this could be something that you're holding on to subconsciously. We'll, of course, see what comes out in the love portion of the reading. So why is this bad health card here for Gemini? We have the star card, so healing. So actually that's a beautiful energy. The star card is my all-time favorite card in the whole entire tarot because it comes after the tower moment. And the tower moment is chaos and destruction. It's usually the crumbling of structures of something that was not built on a solid foundation. But the star card is when you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It represents healing. It's hope for the future. It's having faith, finding your purpose. Sometimes it can indicate being in the spotlight or being well known for something, but it's rejuvenation and finding that light and vitality again and being able to have hope for yourself and for your future in general moving forward. So some of you guys are coming out of a bad health issue or you're overcoming that in the near future. If you haven't already, this could be a confirmation for you that something is going in your favor. Something about family could be highlighted here as well. One more for bad health. So this could also be a family member or a friend that's experiencing health problems that I think they are going to recover. So just take it how it resonates. If it's not for you, Gemini, then leave it for somebody else. So we have the Knight of Swords. So I do think there is going to be some sort of news about whomever is experiencing this health issue in regards to something either being in like remission or getting better or healing or something, you know, coming out in a more positive outcome than you so expected. So whether that's you, Gemini, or that's somebody in your life, this is actually beautiful news. The Knight of Swords oftentimes represents some sort of communication or information coming to light. It's also, you know, taking action on things you need to take action on. So this could be a message for you, you know, if you've been putting off working out more or eating more healthy or doing what you need to do to better your health or relaying that information to who is in a bad health situation, this could be a confirmation and a sign for you that you need to take care of those things while you can in order for you or the other person to heal fully. Again, something about relocation could be significant here because I just saw the Chariot card. Why is the Community card here for Gemini? We have the Six of Cups. So that's, you know, a very familiar, nostalgic energy. Sometimes it can represent like happy memories or reminiscing, nostalgia, childhood memories. It's also, you know, it can be considered a soulmate card, but sometimes it can just represent childhood memories, nostalgia, you know, somebody you're very familiar with, somebody you had a past life with. There could be something here about friendships that are highlighted. One more for the Community card. So we have the Eight of Wands. Again, something about travel here, and the Ace of Cups. So that's a beautiful energy. Some of you guys are meeting a potential romantic partnership through friends or through a group of people or through community. Also, there could be something here about travel that's significant. The Eight of Wands is also a card of like fast forward movement. So this could be something that, you know, picks up and takes off very quickly for you. It's also a card of communication, sometimes making decisions or something just moving very fast. And then it's next to the Eight of Cups, which is emotional renewal, some sort of new beginning of the heart chakra. You know, it's love, it's compassion, it's creativity, and it's moving from the heart center. So this could possibly represent a past life love relationship that's coming into your vicinity. You could meet this person through friends, family, community, groups, associations, like concerts, things like that, group activities, things of that nature, is potentially where this new blossoming or new yet familiar blossoming romance could occur. And if it's not a romance, it could be a friendship for some of you as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Queen of Wands is coming out, so that's fire sign energy. Why is this main female card in the reversed for Gemini? We have the Ten of Cups. So that's the happily ever after card, and that clarifying the main female card to me tells me that there was some sort of falling out with somebody or possibly a breakup or a feminine energy in your life that you were expecting to have some sort of, you know, emotional fulfillment, happily ever after, fairy tale ending type of thing with, that it didn't necessarily work out. Does that mean it has to be a girl per se or, you know, a female per se? Not necessarily. This could be somebody that just exhibits more feminine energy, somebody that you wanted to be successful with. This also could be somebody that's in the spotlight, because we do have two spotlight cards on the table with the Six of Wands and the Star card. But I feel like this is somebody that you expected to have some sort of emotional fulfillment with, and it ended up not working out, or this person could have pulled their energy away from you if it wasn't you pulling away from them. One more on that main female card, and then we'll move on to love for you, Gemini. Temperance card. So Sagittarius energy, you know, Temperance card is a card of balance, moderation. Sometimes I will associate Temperance with Libra energy just because it does represent balance, but it's also patience, moderation, finding your purpose, being sensible, or finding the meaning or the higher meaning to things. If you notice on the Temperance card, he always has a triangle on his chest because it represents the divine trinity and looking at things from a higher divine divinity perspective. So an outside perspective where you're not looking at things black and white and from a two-dimensional viewpoint. You're able to see things from God's what God's plan was for you in this situation and why it ended up happening the way it did happen. So possibly, you know, this is something that you wanted to have some sort of fairy tale ending with. I say that in quotes because it's not going to resonate for everybody that way. But, you know, somebody that you expected at the very least to have some sort of emotional fulfillment or be emotionally fulfilled with, and it ended up not working out. But it's going to work out to your benefit in the long run, should you look at it from a higher divine outside perspective without your 3D human bias attached to it. So let's get advice. I don't know why I'm using that deck. Go ahead and get some final advice before we move on to love. So we have the Empress card, which is Taurus and Libra energy. It's all about, you know, the feminine energy. It's parenting, it's development, accomplishment, growth, action, abundance. She's a very feminine, abundant energy. Feminine energy as well. Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So with 2 court cards coming out as well as the Empress card in your advice, there is something here about, you know, going after what you want. With the Queen of Wands here, being confident in yourself, working on your self-confidence, doing your shadow work, but also remaining grounded and practical and being able to execute the things that you need to execute for your own stability with the King of Pentacles and the Empress card here. You know, the Empress card is a very, very earthly energy, even though she is ruled by planet Venus. She's very much about this 3D material realm, very much Taurus energy. So there is something here about, yes, going after what you want, what you're passionate about, being confident in yourself, working on your self-worth, working on your self-confidence, doing what you need to do and going after what you're truly passionate about, but also remaining grounded and practical and knowing what is going to benefit your stability in the long run and finding a balance of both things. So we're going to move on to love for you, Gemini. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. Personal readings for astrology and tarot can be found at the link in my bio, guys, or in the description box in the pinned comment. And then I also do have my ritual intention spell oils, which are coming out in the near future. I will be opening up an Etsy shop. As of right now, if you're interested in any of them, you can shoot me an email or a DM on Instagram or TikTok. Instagram preferably, just because I have less followers over there. But these are just a few I'm going to kind of preview for you guys. This one is called Shield Me. It is my protection ritual anointing oil. It is for protection, shielding, and warding. It's very self-explanatory. I also do have more videos on the actual details of these oils over on my TikTok. The next one I want to show you is Lush Empress. So this one's good for attraction, sex, love, lust, seduction, healing, passion, romance, and sexual energy. So it's very much an energy combination of both Mars and Venus. It's meant more for a feminine energy to attract a masculine energy. And then we have Money Magnet, which is my personal favorite. It's for money, wealth, abundance, success, prosperity, luck, and a hint of protection. So you can draw money, abundance, prosperity to you, but it also has that protective energy behind it so that you're not just drawing it to you, but you're actually holding on to it. So yeah, guys, shoot me an email or a DM if you're interested in trying those. They are currently priced at $7.99 plus shipping. That will be changing once they are up on my Etsy shop, though. All right, so Gemini, what do we have for my Geminis in love? So we have the Ace of Cups, emotional renewal, new beginning in love. It doesn't get much better than that for your first card out for your love portion, Gemini. That did pop out in your general portion as well. So I definitely think that there is a tie there, different decks as well. And then the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, friends, family members. Sometimes it can indicate pregnancy. Both of these cards are cards that could indicate pregnancy. So some of you guys could be finding out that you're pregnant. If you're not trying to get pregnant, definitely use protection or do what you need to do there. That's only going to be for a select few of you, though, of course. Don't take it if it's not yours. Some of you guys recently experienced some difficulties or the endings of a relationship or difficulties in a relationship. So you guys ended a karmic cycle within the relationship where you were feeling very depressed, melancholy, apathetic, lonely, just not very emotionally satisfied. And there could have also been some toxic behavioral patterns tied into your relationship life or your love life, even though you had a lot of love for this person. But I feel like some of you guys decided to either walk away, this person walked away from you, or you decided to move on from the problems together, if that part resonates for you. So I don't know if this is an existing relationship or if this is a relationship you're already in. Those of you that are single, I do think that there is a possibility of new romance coming into your life, and you could meet this person through family or friends, which came out in the general portion as well. One more, please. We have the Three of Wands. It's something that you've been waiting for a long time. You've almost felt like giving up with the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And it's like you do not see this coming. I feel like a lot of your shadows and your fears are being illuminated to you right now. And it's almost like you weren't expecting to feel all the emotions you've been feeling or will be feeling when this person comes into your life. I also feel like this person holds a tremendous amount of healing energy with the Star card at the bottom of the deck. And they are helping you to move to your quote unquote divine timeline and where God and the divine wants you to move towards. If this is an existing relationship, it's just a renewal of the relationship and a new beginning, the ending of a karmic cycle and a new beginning of a more positive emotional cycle and spiritual cycle for you within the relationship. So the King of Cups wanted to come out, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You guys could be connected to a water sign or have water sign placements. The Fool card, a new beginning, being very like childlike, enthusiastic, spontaneous, having a lot of optimism, having a lot of trust in life. It's kind of like blind faith and, you know, not being afraid to go on an adventure and take a risk for pleasure and fun and, you know, some sort of new adventure that's awaiting you. So that's a beautiful energy. I think there's a lot of love here. What is this Three of Cups here for Gemini? So we have the Eight of Swords here. Be careful that you're not getting stuck in your head about this person, place, or situation, possibly where you meet this person or how you meet this person. Maybe you meet this person through like an extended family member or a friend of a friend or something like that, and you're a little bit weary of how you meet this person. You could also meet this person at like a party or a celebration. For some reason, like a kid's birthday party is coming through. Just be careful that you're not overthinking or thinking negatively about the situation, because the Eight of Swords is definitely a card of self-imposed limitations of the mind. And it's about releasing yourself from those self-imposed limitations and negative thoughts that are kind of surrounding you and imposing and creating restriction for you. It's imprisonment of your own mind. So just be careful with that. Also be careful with victim mentality type of mindset. One more, please, for Three of Cups, the Four of Swords. So I definitely think there's a lot of healing taking place. The Four of Swords is one of the only quote unquote positive swords cards in the swords suit. And it comes after the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak card. So some of you guys recently went through a heartbreak or a separation or a difficult time in love, whether with this person or with another person. And some of those negative influences are still affecting you today. And that could be why the Eight of Swords is showing up here as well. So there is something here about taking the time that you need, taking things slowly, even if this person shows up out of nowhere and things start moving very fast or very quickly. Taking the time that you need to fully heal yourself in order for this to be a successful relationship. Because I do think that there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of like spontaneous adventure type energy, new beginning energy. It's a beautiful energy, but you just want to make sure you're not bringing in past baggage into this new relationship if that's the case for you. Or if you're in an existing relationship, not bringing past baggage from, you know, the old parts of the relationship into this new cycle. Why is this Three of Wands here? So we have the Strength card. Having the courage and strength to be able to exert your power and strength onto something. And that clarifying the Three of Wands tells me it's like you need to hold back a little bit. Some of you guys really want to move very fast with this person, or possibly some of you guys are thinking about taking a trip or traveling with this person. You could also meet this person through traveling. But there's something here you need to exert some sort of force on and control your animalistic type nature to be able to properly move at the right pace, if that makes sense. One more, please. The Three of Swords. Yeah, there is heartbreak here that I think that you and or this person, possibly both of you, are both healing from. And that's why you need to take things one step at a time and move very slowly. That's not to say you guys can't have a relationship. You can't be together. You can't have fun. You can't be spontaneous. You can't not see each other or something like that. But just taking the proper precautions to make sure that you're not bringing in past heartbreak into this relationship or into this connection. And I think everything's going to be fine and dandy for you. All right, let's get some final advice for Gemini for for this situation in love. The Page of Swords. Be open and honest with your communication. The King of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Sun card. So it doesn't get better than that. We have the Sun card here, which is the happiest card in the deck. It is Leo energy. I will get major arcanas in just a moment. And then we have the King of Swords, which is air sign energy. That could quite possibly be you. But with these two court cards in the element of air or swords, there is something here about being strong with your discernment, your decision-making abilities, and your communication. Being able to act and speak from a place of integrity and being able to move with logic. This is a huge milestone for you, and I think you're up-leveling in your ultimate happiness and vitality and success and just abundance in general. You know, the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. The Four of Wands can be a marriage card. Some of you guys are moving to the next level of a relationship because the Four of Wands is a milestone card. So sometimes it can be a marriage card. Sometimes it can be officially dating somebody that you've been dating casually, moving in together, having a baby, things of that nature. But I think that if you're able to move forward with strategy, logic, and decision-making abilities and clear communication, you're going to up-level ultimately, and it's going to benefit you just with all-around happiness and success. So, yeah, I think that's all I have for you, Gemini. Again, personal readings at the link in the description box and the pinned comment. If you would like to purchase the Intention Ritual Spell Oils, Anointing Oils, you can shoot me an email or DM on Instagram or TikTok. And then honesty and communication. What did I say? Honesty and communication are going to be huge for you right now. Making sure that you're clear, honest, and direct with your communication skills. Making sure that you're speaking what needs to be said and conveying the messages that need to be conveyed. So that is all I have for you, Gemini. Thanks so much for being here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel out. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.